Hey guys, today we are talking about the new ridiculously expensive dual intensity NARS Shadows from NARS. I already said that. NARS Shadows are always expensive actually, but these new ones really kind of pack a punch. They are $29 a piece. I tried to buy just two and that did not happen. I started swatching and playing, and to be honest, I could have just really cleaned out the whole collection, but I limited myself to 5, which is still a lot. I still feel like my bank account had a huge dent from NARS, but nonetheless, we are doing a review video here. We're gonna swatch. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. Also, I'm wearing them on my eyes right now. This is a really dramatic look for me. I have not done such a dramatic look on my eyes in a very long time, but a lot of you wanted to see a more party appropriate look, so bam. This tutorial will be over on Allure's channel, so you'll have to go there on Sunday if you want to see a breakdown and see some of these shadows in action. Other than that, let's get to swatching them all and chatting about these little lovely gems. First off, they have a beautiful compact. It is magnetic. It closes really nicely. You get a great little mirror in here, and for something that's a single shadow like this, you don't always see a mirror, so I really like that. The product itself is magic. It is the most magical eyeshadow. I am totally in love. You can use these wet or dry. They are very richly pigmented. However, if you use them dry, you're going to get just a nice sheer wash of color. If you use them with your fingertips, you're going to get a more intense pigment pickup, and you can kind of press it on the lid. And if you use them wet, you will be amazed. It will be like, it's like a metallic painting. It is insane. You could actually use this as liner if you wanted to with an angled brush. They just become this richly creamy pigmented product when they're wet. It is kind of crazy. I actually reserve the right side of the pan to use dry and the left side for when I'm going to be using them wet, because it does change the product texture quite a bit, so keep that in mind. And let's go through the colors. My favorite color, I have actually not done, I haven't made up my mind what kind of tutorial I want to do with this, because it is a special color and I want something that is really going to wow you guys. This is called Desdemona. All the names of these are a little hard to pronounce and weird, but it's okay. They're beautiful. This is a gorgeous raspberry shade that has a very subtle opalescence to it, and it's a really unique shade. It's not overly shimmery, but it has that reflective quality that is just really stunning, and it's so smooth and so easy to blend, especially wet. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I also grabbed a black shade called Sycorax. Which sounds like cigarettes every time I'm saying it. Sycorax, I don't know what that means. Oh, on my white carpet. Oh, nah. Bad Sycorax. This is a beautiful must-have black shadow. It is not shimmery, but it has a slight cream kind of sheen to it where it's not totally flat, which makes it so easy to blend. You literally will take the color on your brush, it's like just smooth immediately. There's no patchiness. And if you use it wet, you could line your eyes. It's just absolutely amazing. The next shade I got is called Callisto. And this is also what I'm wearing today, and it is a beautiful taupe, rich, beautiful shade. So incredible when you use it wet. It is just the creamiest, most, not glittery, but just shimmery, intense taupe, purple, lilac, whatever you want to call this color. It's beautiful. It actually looks almost more blue on the lid layered over the black, which is what I'm wearing right now. This shade is underneath my brow bone right now, and I love it. It is creamy. It is beautiful. It has a little bit of a pink purpley opal quality to it, which is really nice, but it is very subtle. Again, these pack a punch as far as being very rich in pigment, but all of the shimmer, glimmer, opalescence quality to it is very subtle. It's not, there's nothing that looks cheap about it, which, you know, makes sense because it's not a cheap product. This next shade is a more champagne version of this one. James was like, aren't those the exact same color? And I'm like, no, they're so different. I need both. This one right here is called Dione, and it is beautiful, bronzy. It's totally my typical day-to-day look that I would just wash over the lid and apply some mascara, and go. So you can get a lot of use out of this, even though it is very shimmery. It's just this beautiful bronzy shade that I love so, so much. So that brings this Hot or Not Thursday to a close. And if you enjoyed all the sparkly shadows and all the goodness and me spending my money on NARS makeup to swatch, then give this video a thumbs up. And if you hated it, just do nothing at all. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. Have a good one, guys. I will see you tomorrow with my favorites video. Mwah!